How's it going tonight? All right, we have a few little bugs on my tray tonight. I have so many other projects running right now, and these are just kind of a little side thing. I don't even know if I'm going to sell these, but I'll probably take them with me to the craft show no matter what. And they have been pretty fun, right? So they're kind of like a little palette cleanser after doing so many of the same thing, so many tea light holders and such. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, these are just a little fun side project. I do get a lot of my inspiration from the lovely Lori over on Facebook. So let's get started with these ones. Okay, so I just have 6 here. And all of them have their little bottoms painted black. I already did that part. Now that's just a matte black paint. I did actually add a little bit of gloss fluid medium to these ones. So that's why they're just a tad shiny on the bottom. I did have this one here. You're going to notice it looks a little bit different. It does feel very smooth. I think that when this one casted, maybe there were just some micro bubbles or a little bit of casting powder left from the previous time that I had cast some bugs. So that one looks a little funny, but once we get it painted, you won't even notice. Let's see. Deco Art Americana is my paint of choice tonight. And I've got just a small little side palette. I've got a couple tools here. These are just my nail art tools, and then my set of Happy Dotting Company. Let's see what I want to start with here. What I think I'm going to do, let's get out my brushes. I'm going to need my 0. Make sure I have the right one here. Actually, I might be missing one of them somewhere. Yeah, maybe one of them ran away. I'm checking my desk real quick, make sure it didn't roll under something. Okay, but anyways, I'll get the next smallest one that I have here. I usually go with a 0. But yeah, my 0 seems to have run away, at least for the moment. I'll have to go check and see if I left it. Actually, this one's, nah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so I've got that one in front of me here. I'm also going to grab this little 6 that I've got. This one always makes painting some of the bodies nice. To be for their wings, and which are going to come back through here. And then some eyelashes if I decide to make them little girls. Okay, so I've got that there. My idea initially was to go ahead and paint them nice dark green. I've got this Hauser green, which I absolutely love. And so we're going to have black faces and we're going to have a green body. At least that's kind of my first thought. We will have black antennas and then yellow dots on the antennas, right? So we're going to go with the baby duck. This has to be my favorite yellow, right? I mean, the 2024 baby duck, and the name, come on, right? I got to use it just because of the name. And then I'm going to make some flowers. I'm probably going to do some daisies. So I've just got the white here, and then I'm going to need some assistance with the color choice for the next ones. I'll probably do a daisy pattern, but let's go ahead and get some different colors mixed in. So if you're stopping by while I'm still streaming here, throw a comment down. Tell me what color you want. I've kind of got a little bit of everything, so whatever. Let me get my black. All right, okay. A lot of noise, sorry. For the base of my bugs, I've kept some old black, and again, this is just the multi-service from Apple Barrel. It's not a fantastic paint. I don't use it really for dots when I do standard mandala dot art. Okay. Just because its consistency isn't fantastic, right? Gets a little lumpy, gets a little stringy. You've heard me talk about it before, probably a gazillion times, and I apologize about that if you're stopping in as a return guest. But I was really telling my husband just earlier today, I'm really glad that I had kept all this old paint. I hate tossing stuff out. I always feel like, you know, I could use it. I was actually just giving it to my daughter and letting her paint with the apple barrels, which she's absolutely over the moon with, right? She doesn't care. But now that I've got all of these tea lights and my little bugs, it has been great. Really, really, really nice to be able to paint with that. Okay, because it's really great for the background. There's no problem. Okay, now something else I'm going to mention is I'm terrible. My brush skills are horrible. I'm a crafter. I'm a dot artist. I can't. I'm not a brush artist. So this is a good way for me to kind of practice my brush skills as well. So in the meantime, until I actually get better, I've drawn on their faces. I have just a little template that I use. I just quickly go over in with the pencil. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to scooch just a little. Let me make sure that I've got everything in frame there. Okay, all right. So I'm going to start by giving these guys faces, and then I'm going to paint through this here. Okay. So I get a little more paint on here. One of these days, I aspire to be someone that can just do all of this without any guidelines, without any issues. But until then, okay. And these are just kind of off cast. This is just using up the extra cast powder mix that I make my tea lights out of. So some of these aren't perfect. Sometimes I do have a few rough edges and things like that, but I do go ahead and take just some sanding paper and get that off of there. They'll get a quick little buff at the end just to make sure they're nice and smooth. And then they get painted on their bottoms. So far I've done all of them with black bottoms. Okay. Gonna get their little faces on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my small brush for their wings. Actually, no, I take that back. What am I thinking? Gonna paint their base color, and then I'll get their wings on. Okay, oops. And again, I'll probably do a couple of these just white, kind of daisies. But I do want to get some other colored ones, so if you've got a favorite color, if you've got a suggestion as to what I should paint those other ones, I'll probably do 3 of each, I guess. I can probably just do the 6 I have in front of me. But drop a comment. Let me know. I'm kind of indecisive, so we'll see. All right. Whoop. One of the differences that I still have yet to get used to, when I do all my dot paintings, I use such tiny amounts of paint, right? Every time I dip my tool, it's just like literally a dot of paint. And so every time I go in and I'm dipping for this kind of stuff, I really don't use enough paint, probably. I like am being really skimpy. And I know I don't need to be, but force of habit. I'm just so used to doing something else. All right, get my brush washed off here real quick. And then, like I said, I think I'm going to try green for the background since I'm going to do flowers. So I don't know if that's a great idea, but it's what we're going to go with. Get a quick drink of water here. Okay. All right, let's go into the green. Now for the green, I don't actually need any additive on it. Ooh, this one is the Decor, so let's just go ahead and do 3 of them in the green, and then I'll decide after these 3 if I actually like the green or not. Whoops. Okay, let me try to get around our face better. Got all carried away there. And as you can see, I can even touch these right now. It dries ultra fast. Yeah, so try to hurry up and get some of these painted. Oh, my apologies. I think I might have lost you for a quick second. All right. I tried to mix up my music a little bit, but holy moly, it's a little rambunctious for the evening. Okay. I'm too lazy to go change it. It'll be over soon. Okay, there's 2. I'm only going to do the 3 in green. Let me know if you like this green. I don't know. It's my favorite green, but I'm kind of partial to it. By the time I finish this one, the first one that I did is going to be dry, and so I can get her wings put on right away. This reminds me of Downton Abbey. Okay. All right. I just kind of picked some random instrumental stuff, so hey. there it is. All right, so let's move you ladies over here. All right, so you can already tell how much darker this one is. Okay, let's get some wings on you, lady. Hi from California. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Hopefully you're having a good night. Oh, I'm glad you said that about the green. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out. This is about the middle. Soup. It's a little thicker than I normally do this. I don't know where my other brush went. My size 0 brush is in the wind tonight. I don't know. It's probably under the desk at my feet somewhere, stuck in the carpet or something. Who knows? Whoop. Okay. All right. Wings, wings. Okay, get that brush washed off here real quick. I'm going to give them the first part of the eyeballs now too, because those are going to need top dots. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Since those are going to need some dots on top, I want to get those on. All right. If I remember correctly, I was doing that with the 7. Okay. A little bit of the decor weight. Just a little bit. Got some on my hands there. I don't want to be smeared it on my bugs. Okay. There are 3 layers to their eyeballs. This is layer number 1. So if you're looking at them like, oh my god, what kind of eyes are these things gonna have? Promise they look better when they're done. Okay. After this, we're going to get some antennae. Did you have... You had a crooked wing. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. It's okay. We'll fix you up. She won't look crooked when we're done. Okay. That's one thing I like about doing these because, like I said, they're just a little side project. They're nothing really super serious for me. So I don't mind if they're a little wonky. No, it's kind of cute. All right. See, where can I put my fingers? I just realized they look like little Martians right now. Man, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should figure out how to do a Martian. That'd be cute. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what I would do for a Martian, but... Okay. Here's that part. Get my brush washed off. Okay. Come here, little ladies. Let's get you some eyelashes before. It's actually easier to do it at this stage instead of waiting until the other part of the eye is on. You are a little wonky, aren't you, sister? Let's make sure I don't mess with your makeup. I am far too right-handed. Try to fix her. Nope. Okay. There's that part. Wash this off again real quick. Okay. All right, let's get some baby duck. Ah, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with that. I don't really need it in my palette. Just going to use it right out of the lid because I only need 2 dots of it for each of these guys. Okay, what do we want? How big do we want the center? 4 looks like. Okay. Such a pretty color, this baby duck. I need to find a good excuse to use it more often. Okay, it looks like a 2.5. Okay, let's pick you up. Okay, let's see how this is going to pan out tonight. Oh, hey, Purple, how you doing? Good to see you stop by again. I don't want to do this. Normally, I would just continue to hold these like that in my hands, but yeah, there's no way that's going to happen tonight. I need to hold a bug. So, all right, all right. Thank goodness for triangular tools. I gotta put Little Miss down. Somehow I ended up with baby duck all over me. I don't know what I did. Wash that off real quick. I don't need anybody with yellow streaks. All right. While you guys are hanging out, like I said, I've still got 3 more. I plan to, I mean, as long as everybody agrees that the green looks okay as far as the background, I'm going to do the other ones then in green. But what do we think for flower colors? I don't want to necessarily just do all of them in white and do daisies, but I certainly can. But if you've got any color suggestions, let me know. Really undecided, so. I really underestimated how long this is going to take. Oh, it's okay. Oh, well. If you guys are cool hanging out with me watching this, then I'm cool doing it too. I really need to clean that part off. I kind of want the petals to be a little symmetrical, but I don't necessarily want them to be all the same. So I don't mind, I'm not wiping off my tool like I normally would if I were doing swooshes on a mandala. I kind of think it gives it just a little bit of charm to have them different sizes. That's why I'm also kind of varying if, you know, the distance that they are away. Okay, a little chunky one. Okay, you've got one flower. Oh, hold on, that's gonna bother me. I try to keep my tools as clean as possible. Doesn't really look like it. I haven't given them a deep cleaning in a while, but I've been really busy. It's been 40 hours of work and almost nonstop painting, I feel like, so. Okay, there we go. Oh God, there's a bug on my bug. Go away. Go away. Oh Lord. Okay, a little gnat, I guess, came in the window. That was exciting. Sorry, totally gross. Ugh. Thank God the paint was already dry. Sorry, that cracks me up. Oh my God, I can just imagine it getting stuck in there. With this green background, I don't know that I really want to do red flowers. Pink. I have like a light cotton candy pink. I have coral colors, melon. I've got like fuchsia and light purples. I don't know. My hesitation really isn't that I can't pick a color necessarily, but I don't know what's going to go with the green background. That's my problem. You can barely see her antenna in the background now, but those are cutely turned into little stems. Okay. All right, there you are, pretty. All right, let me sit you down. Let's do another one. I can imagine if I try to sell some of these at the craft fair, I'm sure somebody would buy them, right? I like making useful things, and I don't feel like these are like on the list of useful, but they're too cute. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm good enough at them yet. I think it kind of might be fun though, just to see if anybody picks them up. If not, my daughter's gonna have a heck of a time trying to find a space for all of these in my garden. I don't know what in the world I'd do with like 2 dozen. Well, I have 2 dozen right now, but I don't know how many I'd end up with. The mold casting that these are created from, I've actually got that down now to where I don't have any off casts. I don't have any extra. I can make one of them without, you know, with it being an equal measure, right? I don't have anything extra, so I'm not really making that many bugs. But if I think I can actually sell them, if I can get better at this, I might just do it on purpose. Oops. I'll get the second part of her eyes on after I do the petals for all 3 of these. They'll have a black dot and then another white one. And I keep laying my tool down right on my desk over here, and I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten paint all over everything. Sheesh. I probably should consider doing some autumn bugs. What can I use for autumn? First thing that comes to mind is like maybe a big leaf, like an autumn leaf, but I don't know. I'm not super creative. I'm not really sure how I would do that. I could just do autumn colors, I suppose. Just do something in orange, reds, yellows. Maybe just a traditional ladybug, but just with the autumn colors instead of red and black. I don't know. My husband's the one that has the good ideas, so every now and again I sucker him into helping me. Didn't even know it. Kind of trying to rush this. Kind of trying to hurry. As relaxing and fun as this is for me, I don't know if it is for everybody. Might be like watching golf. Playing golf is great. Watching golf. I'm running out of white. I need to add some more to my palette here in a moment. Maybe I can get through this one though. Ooh. My other normal palette is actually full of stuff from today. And I'm too lazy to wash it out right now, so I'm using this little cheap one, and it has no weight to it, and I'm about knocking it over. It would be my luck that I tip it over and have paint everywhere. Last petal. Let's make sure I can get her eyeball in right. One more layer for the eyeballs. See if I can get you. I didn't do the best job on their eyelashes, but at least their eyes are coming out okay. Oh, I better knock on wood. I'm not done yet. I need a third hand. Somebody knock on wood. Haha, okay. Better jinx here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you bugs dry. I need to add a little dot of their eye. Okay, but like I said, I've got a couple more to do. Do we want to do green? Do we want to keep doing green? Are we okay with that? I mean, the green is kind of cute. I actually have a lighter of the same green. This is the one I use, the Hauser, which is my favorite. I have a light green Hauser, if that makes any difference. Light green, dark green, let me know. I'm gonna look through my paint. Gotta keep the baby duck. We need that. What looks good with this? Orchid. That's not bad, right? The dark green and the orchid. Otherwise, if we want to go like super crazy hippie stuff, I could totally do royal fuchsia. No, I think that's way too light. The coral probably too. The coral's not bad. I mean, not my favorite color combination, but I think purple's winning right now. What do we think? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Where's my brush? If somebody is out there like, God, what are you thinking? No. Please tell me. Before I get too far. Slow and tedious part. Sure that gets a nice coat. There. Oh, I guess the playlist is either repeating. I don't think we've gotten to the end of it. I already heard this song, guys. Hey. Okay. All right. Close enough. Okay. Let's get you some wings. Maybe I'll get everybody straight. Nice regular wings instead of maybe one with a funky wing. You can't even tell though, right? I mean, yeah. If I had to pick it out at just a glance, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know which one got crooked wings. There you go. Where's my brush go again? Okay, here we go. Okay. Let your wings dry, ladies. Let's get the eyeballs. Gonna need to add some more paint to my palette though. Her eyeballs looks a little small, so I'm gonna go over that. There we go. Okay. Let's try these eyelashes again. I'm not very good at them. Okay. These are a little spread out. Oof. Thank goodness I'm not doing anybody's makeup. Needs to be smaller, so I'm gonna go a little smaller, closer together. better. Okay, we got Mama over there with the really thick eyelashes. She overdid it with the makeup this morning. Okay. Cleaned off there. Get my brush wiped off real quick so I don't have a mess later. All right, and I think, what do we do with 4? Pretty sure? Okay, let's get some more baby duck. You know, it'd be a great idea if I actually put their antennas on. I was getting ahead of myself there. Kind of experimenting just a little bit with some of the lengths here, just to see, since they're going to be the center of the flower, if I don't make them the same length, that might look nice. Okay. All right. All right, that's it for baby duck. I could just say that a couple more times. All right, and I think I used a 3 for the petals on that. Let's flip this around. And I didn't hear any objection to the wild orchid. So that's what we're gonna go with. Let's put that in the middle. And see how quick I can get these done, eh? Okay. Just try something here. theoretically, I should be able to do 2 petals at a time. I don't really expect the paint to be drying that quickly. But usually that's why I don't. It's really, really difficult if the paint dries when you're trying to pull it. Don't need a nightmare on my hands doing that. Yep. They're definitely cute. I actually think I like the white ones better. That one got a little out of control there, little fat guy. Okay. Whatever. Not bad. I think once I actually get the sealer on it, I'm just using like a polyurethane varnish on these. Just a quick paint. I think that'll come up a little bit too. I think it'll look better, all nice and shiny. They'll sparkle a bit. You weren't dry yet. I got eyeball on my finger. That's okay. See, even though she's got the little dimples right now, when I put the black on it, you're not going to notice it. But that sucks. Oopsies. Sorry, lady. Didn't mean to make y'all funny. Actually gonna move my camera just a smidge this way. All right, here we go. When I'm not paying attention, automatically I tend to kind of pull things towards me and then forget, oh yeah, by the way, hey, the camera is in the center. Two down. Last one, last one. And some of these short ones, like this one here, I'm just kind of letting it hang over the edge. Not that it makes a great deal of difference, but gives me an opportunity to feel like I'm making a longer petal instead of having everything so short and chunky. course, the last petal is crooked. That's okay. All right. Whew. Petal's done. Let's get this wiped off and let's go into our 6, I think. Almost lost track now what tool sizes I'm using for the eyes. Yeah, 6. All right, and see, here's the lady that I accidentally put my finger in. So let's see. All right, you're intact. Let's come back over here to you ladies. And get the last little dot in for your eye. Okay. Actually gotta go down a size for the next one. She can be looking a little bit to the left. How about you look to the right? Okay. Now these ones. All right, I might need to give it a minute. Okay, I'm going to give those a moment. All right, I'm going to clean up a little bit over here because the eyeballs, in order to put those other top dots on properly and make sure that they don't blend in with the black dot underneath, they really do need to be dry. It doesn't take very long to dry, so I'm going to hang out for a sec. Like I said, I have, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 more actually that have painted bottoms, and that's all, just like where I started today. So if you guys have any suggestions or want to see something different, like I said, please stop and let me know. If you guys have made it this far, I mean, I've been streaming, I don't know, what is it, about an hour and a half, I would guess right now? Oh, hour and 18 minutes. Okay. So, hey, you know what? If any of you guys are hanging around at this point, if you've made it this far, make sure that you stop. Subscribe if you want to see anything more. Additionally, my bugs are definitely not my main content. I do mandala for the most part, and right now I'm doing a ton of stuff. I've got stuff coming out every 3 days. So if you want to see more of this or more of that, drop a subscribe, hit the like button, and of course, like I said, tell me what you want to see, because I've got more of these. I've got more tea lights to go. I've got, oh my gosh, what have I got? Bookmarks and all kinds of stuff. So let me know. Let me know. Check my bugs here. See who is dry and who's not. It's kind of hard to tell because the black. You can actually see it in here. The black is much shinier than the others because of that gloss medium. So a little bit hard to tell when they're dry. Okay, let's try. Let's see. So far, so good. It wouldn't be a round dot if I were to do this while they were still wet. You would actually just see like a weird glob shape. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good to go. All right. My cute little bugs tonight. Feels more like spring than fall, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I certainly do appreciate it. I'll be back at some point. I don't know if it'll be bugs or what, but come join me. I like having you guys around. All right, take care. Have a